Well, there was nothing ordinary about Michael Jackson, not his talents or his lifestyle or his family, both those who shared his upbringing under the show business lights and the children he tried to shelter from their glare. Now, 3 years after his death, very public rifts are forming in the Jackson family. And after a weekend in which Michael's mother, the legal guardian of his children, was erroneously reported missing, ABC's Nick Watt sorts out the latest details.
So, the Jackson kids were coming home from summer school, and following them home, Uncles Randy and Jermaine and Auntie Janet seemed cordial at first, but not for long.
I would characterize it as an ambush of sorts. They wanted the children to come with them. It turned into yelling and flailing of arms, aggression towards the children.
Janet Jackson slapped Paris Jackson in the face. After the slap, Janet Jackson told Paris Jackson, "You're a spoiled little bitch." Paris Jackson retaliated. Paris Jackson slapped Janet Jackson back. "Get the F out of here."
You can see Janet trying to grab Paris's cell phone.
I believe it was because of the tweets.
She's still tweeting about missing her grandma. 9 days and counting, Paris tweeted today. So help me God, I will make whoever did this pay. The sheriff's department describes all this as
a minor scuffle occurred between two Jackson family members.
TMZ describes this as
it was like a scene from the Jerry Springer show. Trent punched Jermaine Jackson in the mouth, and Trent grabbed Randy and put him in a headlock.
And tonight, Randy gave his version to Al Sharpton on MSNBC.
Yesterday, we did go to the home to let Paris and Prince know that they can visit with or talk to their grandma at any time, because we felt that someone was trying to twist the story and make it feel as though we were the problem, denying them access to their grandma. When we got to the home, we were kind of denied access to our own home.
There's a lot of anger and frustration built on top of the innate sadness of Michael's loss. The billions of dollars that are now coming into the estate are fueling this craziness.
Craziness that began Saturday night. Catherine's nephew Trent reported her missing from the Calabasas homestead. Paris tweeted early Sunday, "My grandmother is missing. I want her home now." Jermaine, incredulous, soon explained Grandma is resting on doctor's orders, and a photograph surfaced showing Katherine playing Uno with Reby and others in Arizona, looking relaxed and happy. But he didn't explain why Katherine still hasn't spoken to the kids. Today, brother Marlon described the situation on The Insider.
We have not talked with her, and I don't know where my mother. I don't know where my mother is.
I think Michael's siblings all have different motives. Some passionately care about the kids. Some want the money that go with the kids. Some want the money. Some like just getting into the middle of it and scuffling.
Last week, Randy, Jermaine, Janet, Tito, and Reby signed a stunning letter to the executors of Michael's will. They're crying conspiracy over his death, calling the will fake, flawed, and fraudulent, claiming the executors are stressing out Grandma. Your actions are affecting her health. We've just found out she recently had a mini stroke. Tito just withdrew his signature and joined the Marlon, Jackie, and LaToya camp.
I can't speak for them. I don't know what's motivating Jermaine and Randy and some of these others, but money's not a bad guess.
They have demanded the executors resign.
Will they?
No, I think I'm safe in saying that they will not stand down because the siblings who were left out of Michael's will want them to.
The executors deny all accusations and issued a statement. Any doubt about the validity of Michael's will and his selection of executors were thoroughly and completely debunked 2 years ago when a challenge was rejected by multiple courts. Now, 3 years ago, the MJ estate was deep in debt, but the King of Pop has earned nearly $1 billion since his death. The estate provides for Katherine Jackson and pays her around $70,000 a year. When the kids come of age, it's all theirs in trust, but Michael's siblings get nothing. Janet doesn't need any money. Well, this might be a clue.
You're going to be in a movie. Is this something that you've known you wanted to do for a while?
Yeah, I love acting.
You love acting?
Late last year, Paris broke the news to Ellen that she'd landed a movie role, and Auntie Janet doesn't sound stoked.
You, at 12,
had a very interesting experience. Do you share that kind of advice with her?
I told her, I said, you should really take this time to enjoy your youth to its fullest, because you lose so much of your childhood in this industry.
Katherine's philosophy, let the kids do what they want. Janet's philosophy, Michael didn't want his babies in the spotlight too young. He famously lamented losing his own youth, opening up to Oprah.
I remember going to the recording studio. There was a park across the street, and I'd see all the children playing, and they'd be rooting and making noise, and I would cry.
He wanted privacy. Instead, here are his kids scuffling with his siblings. A family feud playing out for all the world to see. I'm Nick Watt for Nightline in Los Angeles.
And sources tell ABC News that Tito Jackson's son TJ is planning to file for temporary guardianship of Michael Jackson's 3 kids